Motion from the wideout. Here's Sellers to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sellers. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The sure hands, it's Sellers. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Wide receiver going in motion. They go play action with Sellers. Complete. And while that last pass was complete, it's left them in an even worse situation on third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires on the move. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake. That last throw, don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Sellers on the play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing Sellers. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Bulldogs offense will now get its first chance with the football. And Kamario Taylor will be running the show. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Running inside, it's Crosby. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrap them up, get them on the ground, take away that run game, make them more dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. He'll try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the sand and they aren't scared. Taylor, the defensive coordinator, coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs off the ground. Great start on this first drive.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Taylor wants to throw it. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll... moment and think it over with a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the stick. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He goes right back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
Here's Here's a gift to Bothwell. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. On first down, it's Bothwell again. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards of pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now give it to Flock. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They believe they can run right here. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last one.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. As we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. Mississippi State going up tempo. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big 4th downs, they look for it.
And those guys
know where to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Sellers got it behind the line. It's Hunt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw it to Sellers. Gets it out fast. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. Now the connection takes.
Start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well. This is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's McAllister.
And so far early in this game, and you've got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You can tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in the back pocket.
Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive. Lay him right down the middle. It obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Right back to him on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry.
Finds his man. It's Cotton. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, he makes a catch. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Takes a handoff. It's Crosby. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He's got the tight end. He's here to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Gamecocks been the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, they're after it. And down he goes. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire in this second.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Mississippi State right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pulls it in, it's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the butt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. One more snap coming before halftime. Throwing Sellers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Buffalo taking on the number 13 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
And the Gamecocks will line up. Offense start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Really disciplined job by... unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half, one of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
Okay, Holly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Taylor wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
QB draw. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. The Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. They take the lead with the 6. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Making side adjustments here. Taylor wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to make something happen. They get to him, and down he goes, and that's the danger of trying to take a shot on second and short. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Back open in the middle. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. Looking to throw. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and Unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Here's a heat. This time on target. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Crosby. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Quarterback making adjustments. Taylor wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Spins away. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Unloads it left. Just goes up and takes it away. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-hope.
Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Escapes trouble. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Taylor wants to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Sellers makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball.
Going for the big play. He's got it down the left. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes a grab right down the middle. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll run it with Bothwell. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Bulldog! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll go to the air. Picked off to stop the threat. Smashes through the tackle. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Calls his own number. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying to get the edge. It's McAllister. Maybe a crease. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they're not on the same page there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Lets it fly. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away.
This team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of